Hey guys, welcome to my project, codename Rebel Snake. I will be recording a series of videos during this project, and I'll try to create videos every stage of the build, and I'll try to provide as much information as I can, and I'll also try to provide you with any of the vendors that I use as well. Okay, here it is. This is video 1 of a series of videos I will be recording. Now, as you can see here, this is a stripped car. This is a 1968 Rebel, AMC Rebel. I have the powertrain out of it, the rear end. The interior is completely stripped out of this. Now, you're probably wondering why this car. Well, this car was given to me by a good friend of mine, and the last 4 years of its life, it was just sitting in a field. Before that, it was sitting in a barn, and it was in such good shape, I just couldn't pass it up. So I decided to take it and do something with it. And you know, I was kind of going over what I wanted to do with it, and I really like resto mods, so that's the path that I'm going to be taking with this. And some of the things that I plan on doing with this particular vehicle is updating the engine to a more modern engine, 6-speed transmission. This vehicle came with an original 290. This was an SST, so there was a 290 option, a 343, and a 390. 390s are kind of rare. They were mainly in the 1970s, but nonetheless, this one had a 290 that I pulled out. As you can guess from the name of the video, Rebel Snake, I am going to be transplanting this beauty into the vehicle. Now, a lot of you probably are asking, why that motor in that car? Well, again, it was given to me, it was in good shape, so that was a cost I didn't incur, and I got this for a really good price on the Viper forums. And this is far less than what I could build an AMC 401 for with the same horsepower, and I don't get the cool factor, so I just thought this would be a cool project to do, and I think it'll be fun. Now, I got this on a stand. In later videos I'll be getting this started on the stand. I want to make sure it runs good, and I want to make sure it's tuned before I actually put it in the car. But I got this stand from Northern Tool. And it's, you know, it does its job. It's a little weak. I may stiffen up some of these brackets here with some gussets. I don't really trust it, but it's holding it up fairly decent. So what do I want to do? The engine's not going to obviously fit in here, so I'm going to have to push back the firewall a little bit. Probably put a heavy-duty radiator in this. I'll have to get rid of these brackets here. I may put some kind of a support beam at these pillars here, these towers, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm kind of coming up with ideas as I go, but I kind of got a general idea what I want to do, what I want it to look like. I'll probably fiberglassing my own dash, maybe coming off the original, pulling all the old dash pad off and coming off the frame. I'd like to do like a center console, maybe one of those small DVD screens in there, something cool. Obviously, I'll be putting a stereo in it, some subs and some amps. I have some of that laying around. What else? I would like to mini tub it in the back. I'd like to get as large a tire as I can on it. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to find a rear end for cheap. I'm going to probably have to shorten the rear end by a couple inches, an inch on each end, and probably tub that out about an inch. There's not really a lot of room in the AMCs. The fender, the tub there is about maybe an inch away from the frame, so there's not really a lot you can do there. But nonetheless, so this is what I want it to look like. I'm going to shut this off. Sorry for the lights here. I'm going to turn the lights off. I had this, this is my vision here. I wanted to do like a dark satin gray with the original AMC Strato blue color. I'd like to keep that original color somewhere on the car, whether it be stripes or maybe down the middle. Coucher Customs did this rendering for me. This was my vision. These are the colors that I picked. They did a nice job. It was fairly inexpensive too. Give those guys a call if you want to get an idea of what you want your build to look like. I kind of wanted to see it, visualize it first, and so this is what I'm going off of. I plan on using a Control Freak suspension, a front IFS with a rear 4-link. So that'll be cool. I'll be able to lower it 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. We'll see how that goes. And well, here it is. Stay tuned, and I'll be creating another video shortly. I'll be getting this on a rotisserie soon, and I'll be sending this off to be sandblasted and epoxy coated, and then I'll be doing the body work. Now this is spring of 2014. I hope to have the body work done by fall, and possibly the engine running. I'm looking at getting a better wiring harness, so this thing will run outside of a Viper. I'll provide a lot of details. I'm doing a lot of research on this, and there's not a lot of good information out there. I kind of wanted to provide some of that information to you guys. Where to get the wiring harness, you know, what can you do with the factory ECU, just what kind of options are there for you if you wanted to do a Viper engine. You know, I just think they're cool. I like the looks of them. And I'm assured that this thing is running, only had 22,000 miles on it. Here is the original AMC 290. I thought about rebuilding that, but I wanted something just different. I just thought the Viper engine is just really cool. It's a really neat twist to it. Some of you may hate this idea, some of you may love it. You know, I just want to keep these videos positive, and you know, I'll take any suggestions. You know, I'm just an average builder. I don't do this for a living, and I'm not a mechanic. So, you know, I'll probably make mistakes along the way. I expect it, but it's a fun project. I'm not in any rush to get it done, and I'll try to, you know, provide as much information as possible. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again.